What up, what up? It's your boy DJ Husky.
And you already know it's your boy Cookie Snow.
Listen, you are now tuned into the Texas T Talk Show. Make sure if you're watching this right now, hit that subscribe button and subscribe to the YouTube channel Texas T Talk Show. Follow us on Instagram at Texas T Talk Show. Like the Facebook page. And also be on the lookout for the Texas T Talk Show Dallas edition, which we are broadcasting live from right now in Dallas. We got 5 new interviews, exclusive interviews. We ain't gonna tell you who they from, but make sure you keep it locked right now. You are now watching the Texas T Talk Show.
Yeah. Texas Tea, it's time to sip this tea with me, your boy Cookie Snow, and one of my co-hosts. What's your name, boy?
What up, what up? You already know what it is. Your boy DJ Husky, man.
You already know it. We done touched down in Dallas right now, man. We're here with the Dallas Queen, Miss Erica Banks.
Yes, indeed. I am here. Hello.
Thank you for doing the show with us, taking time out of everything you got going on.
Thank you for having me.
That's real tough. One of the things I want to jump into is, I kind of know the insight to this, but did you always want to be an artist?
I have since like little girl.
Oh, really?
Yes.
A rap artist or just?
No, rap artist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's so crazy is that, well, I guess you said since a little girl, but I want to ask you, when did you first fall in love with music? Because every artist has a love for music, and they realize at a certain time.
Right.
So when you was a little girl also, you realized that?
I did.
Oh, wow.
I did.
Wow.
So coming up, who was your influences coming up?
Nicki Minaj. She was the only influence. You know, she was actually the one that made me think like, okay, maybe I do want to go right down the rap. You know, because that's when she had just came out as Nicki Minaj. So I was like in 7th grade. And I was like, well, you know, I like her a lot. You know, I got the Barbie hairstyle and everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was just like, well, let me try this out. So I started writing poetry. So that's how we started.
So, speaking of Nicki, I was going to ask this later on, but I guess since she mentioned Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Speaking of Nicki Minaj, the current antics that she's had going on, I don't know if you've seen it, but there was a video that leaked where Meek Mill saw her husband in the store, and he walked up to her husband to try to kind of just make bygones be bygones, and when he started hollering, she started screaming and hollering, talking shit, and escalating the situation. So, as a woman, do you think that she was out of a woman's place, escalating the situation the way that she did by yelling and hollering and calling him pussy ass nigga and all that stuff? And
yeah, I think she was.
Like if that was you in that situation and your significant other had beef with a dude, but the guy that he had beef with was trying to come and squash it, and then your husband ends up getting loud with him. As the woman, what would you have done in that situation? Like, is it a situation where you feel like you have to stay in a woman's place or grab your man and try to calm him down? Or
Oh, well, no. In that particular situation, I'm going to let my man handle it.
That's real tough.
Yeah, because I feel like, you know, I'm done with old dude, you know, so we have nothing to talk about. And, you know, if it was me, I would feel like you only doing this to get a response from me. So I would just look at my man like, handle that.
Right. Take care of that.
Yeah.
So you think Meek Mill's kind of walked up to him, even though he say publicly he was trying to squash it? Do you think he really was trying to do that to maybe, I don't want to say flex on him a little bit, but try to make her mad?
I think so. Because sometimes men can be bitter. You know, they're not gonna say it. Yeah, but I think he was just a little, you know, salty.
Well, my whole thing with Nicki is just like I say with her whole recent antics with. She just lately, over the past couple of years, she just kind of seemed like she's been doing too much lately. I just feel like she's choicy with who she gets into cahoots with. You know, like if she don't feel like you competition, then maybe she'll do a song with you. But then if she feels like you're competition, it's always some kind of. And then a lot of people in the industry always have some stuff to say about.
Well, you know, Remy Ma said the exact same thing about it.
Wow.
Yeah, Remy Ma said the exact same thing about it.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's how y'all feel about my Nicki. Okay.
Hey, but much love. I mean, she's very talented.
Hands in the
I mean,
beehive,
she's
man.
a
They
beast.
don't play by.
We don't.
Yeah. Let me ask you this: if you can work with anybody right now, if you have two, I'm gonna give you 2 picks. Okay. With anybody you can work with right now, starting tonight at 8 p.m., who would you go with?
I would go with Future and Meg Thee Stallion.
That would be a hell of a collab.
Yeah.
That would be a hell of a collab.
It would.
That's like three different styles on one track that kind of go. Yeah, that's a hell of a collab. I like that.
So I saw somewhere that you've been rapping for a year, like basically like what, a year, a
little
little over a year.
A little over a year, yeah.
Damn. So with the quick rise that because like you came up like real quick, like, and don't nobody come up this quick, and you really put in the work. So with the quick rise that you've been experienced, like, have you been feeling any pressure, anything, or and if you do feel pressure, how do you deal with that?
Most definitely. I mean, I put the pressure on myself.
Of
course. I wouldn't say it's from society, because it's crazy that you say that, because to me it seems like I'm not moving fast enough. Oh, what am I not doing? But when people, say what you just said, it just tells me that, okay, maybe I am doing the right thing. But I do put a lot of pressure on myself, because sometimes I feel like I should be a lot further, and I'm not where I want to be yet. So, I mean, but I guess that's a natural thing.
Right.
So, I mean, that would be my answer to that.
So with this whole area, just through the history of Dallas and with hip hop music, I mean, Dallas has had like a lot of female R&B artists, Erykah Badu's and blah, 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 blah. But Dallas never really, to my knowledge anyway, never really has had an actual female artist to represent the city the way that you have. So is it is it safe to say that you are the official first female rap artist?
It is safe to say that I am the official rap artist, female artist, of my city. Yes.
And also listed as the hottest new artist, I believe, in 2019.
Indeed.
What does that make you feel like? I mean, that's an honor in itself.
That's, don't make me emotional. I'm supposed to be hard, y'all. Stop. But, it feels good, because I'm a girl, so it's a little bit harder for us.
Right.
But, for me to be doing my thing and people to acknowledge that, it feels really good.
That's good. It's a beautiful thing.
So with the current representation of women in today's hip-hop culture, how do you feel about the current representation now of the culture, with the Megan Thee Stallions, the Ken the Mans, the Bloodbath, Megan Thee Stallion. How do you feel about today's current culture with women in hip-hop right now?
Before I answer that, I love everybody that you just named. I love them so much. We all close. Well, I mean, me and Megan haven't met, but me and Bloodbath, me and Ken, we've met. But I love the scene. I love what's going on. I love to see women empowerment. I never thought it would be an era where women were just going. It's like it's our time now. It's our prime. So I feel like it's the best time, for any female artist to come out if that's what she wants to do. But I love it. I love seeing them work together. And I feel like we are running music right now.
And it's strong. It's really strong right now, because I think with the late 90s and the early 2000s, how you had the Mia X's, the Trinas, the E's, the Misses, and then it was a gap.
What's better now is it's less flex amongst female artists now. They're starting to understand you have to come together to be a union to make what you're trying to do happen. You know what I mean?
Right.
You can't do. But and me, you kind of talked before the interview is that when I listen to your music, I don't say man rap, I don't say female rapper. Like I told you earlier, it's just lyricism.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like lyrics and bars. So that's why I asked you earlier. I said, have you really kind of been rapping just that short amount of time? Because that's a gift to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? And so I asked you this. With that being on your shoulders right now, and you know you're a lyricist, I mean, have you ever felt any type of, how can I say this, and the fallback from male rappers when they hear you go off like this here? I mean, do they give you any feedback, like if you're on the track with them or whatever else, do they say anything negative towards you is what I'm saying, as far as like give you any type of shade is what I'm trying to say?
Oh, no. What's actually crazy is they say the total opposite.
Oh, that's good.
Whenever I do a song with the male, they often say, matter of fact, one guy said, oh, I need to go back and redo my verse because yours a little harder, And then it was another situation where I did a feature and he liked my verse so much that he gave me the song. Right. So it was my song.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
We don't ever have those problems.
That's good.
So I know that you're signed to Top Off Entertainment, Half Pint Films. So how did you end up hooking up with Half Pint and Top Off Entertainment? How did that end up coming about?
Me and Half Pint had knew each other through Instagram, of course. And he had an interview with Real Life Street Stars. Y'all familiar with them? Uh-huh. Okay, so he had an interview with them, and he brought me up, and he was telling me how he feels like, I'm one of the hardest, in Dallas. And it did numbers because people know him. People are going to tune in. So not too long after that, Lil Ronnie, who I'm cool with, he hit me up and asked me, how I felt about joining the team because we were friends prior to it. Okay. And I was like, okay, that's cool. I'm with it, and that's just how it happened.
So how is having your CEO and your video director at the same time, like does that take a lot of stress off of you when it comes down to now I really don't have to go holler at such and such to go do my video.
Right.
My CEO do my video. Does that take a lot of stress off of you?
Yes, it's like we can shoot whenever, however, wherever. Hey, if I need to shoot today, hey, we need to shoot here at this time. It's cool, no problem. So,
and you need that though to be successful.
Right.
You need that.
Right.
But I mean, considering that congratulations, you just turned 21 a while
back.
Thank
you. In October, I'm still a little fresh.
I was 21.
But did you always think as a little kid? I know you said that you always wanted to do this, but did you think as a little kid that you would be where you are right now at 21?
No, actually.
Really?
No, like I didn't even think that I would ever do this for real, because as a kid, it's just something that you see on TV, so it's just something I wanted to do from seeing stuff on TV. And it's like, as I grew up, I'm like, oh, that's a 1 in a million chance. Everybody's not going to make it. But, I mean, I'm here. So, I mean, I didn't expect it. So that makes me, a lot more grateful.
So being a female rapper, being a good-looking woman and stuff, I'm pretty sure your DMs
are crazy. They look stupid.
So, without, I don't want to incriminate nobody, but what do your DMs like? Like, what's the thirstiest DM you done received so far?
Thirstiest DM.
I'm pretty sure you got some.
Thirstiest, that's hard, because they be in competition.
You can be uncut on here, too. Like.
Man, thirstiest DM was, look, it was a picture. This is what I'm working with. So, hey, you need to just, bump them other dudes. This is what I'm coming with. And I'm like, dude.
What's so crazy? I guess I'm old school. I come from a different generation. I just can't believe somebody would play themselves and put themselves out there.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
that's just crazy. I mean, that's just car wreck.
Sir,
you know what I'm saying?
Let's slow down a bit.
So is it hard for you to tell somebody true intentions with you being a fit? Because you know how some dudes do, where they try to use business
right
as a mask to try to holler at you.
Oh my God, I'm sick of it.
Oh man,
I'm sick of it.
So is it hard for you? And of course, we got Mama Banks over
there too. Yes.
You know what I mean? So is it hard for you guys to? Well, I'm pretty sure you can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But is it how do you determine someone's true intentions when they try to come at you about business and know that it really is about business and not about bullshit?
I pretty much know maybe like 5 minutes into the conversation. It's pretty obvious. Yeah, it's pretty obvious because I'm so used to it now. So it's like sometimes they'll come at me like, hey, I can do this, I can do that. And they may have a high position, And then I'm like, okay, cool. Well, here's my contact. Once you give them the contact, so when can I take you out? Or, when are you free? And that's when I cut it off. Because that's not what we're here for. Yeah. So.
Let me ask you this, though. I mean, in your short 21 years, I say short 21 years because I wish I was 21 again. But short 21 years, you know what I'm saying, is that what do you think your biggest mistake was? Career-wise and life-wise.
Career-wise, my biggest mistake. Honestly, I don't feel like I made that mistake yet. Okay, I feel like I'm doing good so far. I don't regret anything. Biggest mistake in life. I didn't make a lot of mistakes in life.
What's the biggest one that you would say?
The biggest
off top of your head.
Man, I was in school. I was in college.
Okay.
This was a little bit before I started music.
Okay.
I let a guy, that I was dealing with just take my focus off of what was important.
I got you.
Because I'm really emotional.
Right.
So, I just let my emotions get the best of me. But, I learned from it, because I learned that emotions can get in the way of a whole lot of stuff.
I really appreciate your candid answer, though. I mean, that's a real answer, though.
Yeah.
It really
so
is.
that's it. Yeah,
so at this point with your rise, has that gotten in the way of your dating life, or like is it that you just kind of focused on music right now, or you just kind of open to whatever?
I'm open to whatever. I'm not gonna ever say I'm against relationships or I'm against dating. I'm not against it. I love to go out. Right. I love a good time. I love meeting new people. So if I come across somebody and if he's attractive enough, hey, let's do it. Yeah. All we can do is fail at it. Know. So let's do it.
So with you being bossed up the way that you is though, because you real live bossed up. Like it's obvious you bossed up. Like, ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yeah.
So like, what are some of the type of qualities that you would be looking for if a dude tries to approach you, whether it be the DMs or whether it even be in person? What type of qualities would you be looking for in a dude if he tries to approach you?
You definitely have to have something going for yourself. You have to have a job or a career. You don't even have to be in the music industry, but you need to be doing something.
Right.
Have to have your own place. have to have your own car to come get me. Have to have your own money. Yeah. You can't Uber. You can't Uber. No, we can't Uber now. But that's pretty much it as far as, what I require. And then, of course, personality, all of that. Right. But just for the basics, the common things.
And one thing I noticed about you, too, my bad, fam. One thing that I noticed about you, too, is you're not the average young chick, because a lot of these women your age, unfortunately, they're very materialistic. Yes. All they care about is money. What a guy can do for them.
Right.
And Moneybagg Yo actually had a tweet that asked, why would you ask for a purse or design a purse when you don't have nothing to put in it?
Exactly.
So why would you ask a man for material things instead of them investing in you, buying you a business?
Exactly.
So what advice would you give women your age? Because they definitely need to hear this. What advice would you give materialistic young women who all they care about is what a man could do for them instead of doing for themselves or trying to build something with a guy?
Yeah. With that, at my age, I would say versus asking this man to buy you a bag, which is probably nothing, he's probably going to do it. Mm-hmm. Ask that man to invest in what you're interested in. Mm-hmm. If you're interested in music, ask him to invest in some studio equipment, studio time. Mm-hmm. Ask him to buy you a feature from your favorite artist or something, stuff like that. So I feel like it's smarter to ask for something that's going to have longevity rather than a bag, Yeah, so that's just what I think. You should try to finesse it. He's trying to finesse you, finesse him.
Let me ask you this, though. Besides the music, what is something that you like to do that pleases you just as much as music, or close as much as music, that a lot of people wouldn't think? Something that you like to do besides music?
I mean, it's pretty obvious. I have a couple of things, but it's so obvious. I love eating. I'm a foodie. I like trying new foods.
So am I.
I'm always down to try new foods.
Your heart is food, pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? And the other thing would just be, I would say modeling. Mm-hmm. I love taking pictures. Mm-hmm. I love modeling. I love that. So if I wasn't rapping, I would definitely be modeling while I'm, in school. But yeah.
Another thing I want to ask you is that, kind of give insight a little bit before you sign with the label you with right now. I mean, what's the difference you've seen before you signed with them and now after? What's a couple of major things you've seen since then?
I've definitely seen my fan base grow tremendously. Okay. Because, when you have a team, it's not just you promoting you.
Exactly.
So I have a great, promotional team, and then I have more DJs spinning my music. Because as an artist, I do give my music to DJs myself, but I can only do so much.
Right, exactly.
So whatever I can't do, that's kind of what they help me out with. So I can see a growth in fan base, growth in views, you know what I'm saying? And, pretty much now, when I walk in any club, it's like Erica Banks in the building.
Yeah.
That's
a hell of a feeling, ain't
it? It
is. So I want to get into your recent project, Cocky on Purpose, which is hard as hell, by the way.
Thank you.
So, and this is project number three, right?
3 this year, yeah.
Yeah.
3 last year. I'm sorry.
Man, that shit crazy, man. You've been working. So,
in less than a year.
Explain the title, Cocky on Purpose, and what was the angle going into that project?
Cocky on Purpose, it pretty much speaks for itself. I feel like I have every right to be cocky when it comes to my music. I can back it up.
Right.
If you listen to it. I feel like I'm very versatile. I don't just talk about one thing.
Right,
I can talk about anything. I have songs, full songs from beginning to end where I don't even mention my body parts.
Right.
I can do that. Yeah. So I feel like because I'm so versatile and because people can actually feel my music, hey, I'm cocky about it. That's just what it is.
I feel it.
3 standout tracks from that project was Walk In, Talk My Shit,
Talk My Shit was a classic.
Was my favorite one.
Okay.
Talk My Shit was a classic.
Yeah, that's my favorite song ever. That's crazy you said that. That's my favorite ever.
The production on the motherfuckers was so hard. Yeah, so
thank you.
How do you go about, do you have an A&R to just kind of send you beats, or do you kind of pick your own, and all the producers that's on that project, are they Dallas based?
Yes, 2 of them are Dallas based. A shout out to Dodo, shout out to Sergeant J. They are amazing. Bankroll is from LA. Who else on the project? I can't even think off the top of my head, but if I miss you, I'm sorry, I love y'all. But those 3, are great. So I've been sticking with Bankroll, Sergeant J, and Dodo for as long as I can remember.
Yes, I can make it work.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. In your mind right now, as far as who you're feeling, who is your favorite Houston artist?
Kendall.
Yeah, she knows.
Okay.
I love her so much. Yeah. Have y'all listened to her music?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually.
Yeah.
My boy Lil Beezy actually put me on her. Shout out Lil Beezy, by the way. He put me on her a while back.
Okay.
Yeah, she's definitely dope.
Yes.
I would definitely like to have her on the show.
Oh, I'll let her know. I'll let her know.
Now, you've been teasing the preview.
I have.
And I need that. I need that. Tune it and bust it.
Yes. Oh, they go crazy.
So I don't know if you're trying to wait to heat up for the summertime, because those good summertime songs, but when it's Tooted and Busted coming out, I'm going to need them, because them.
Ooh, I have my neck about them.
Yeah.
So Busted is releasing February 12th.
Oh,
yes, next week. They just in my neck. I'm like, okay, y'all hear it, whatever. But Toothed does not have a drop date yet. So that's still pending. But yeah, Busted, which is in even more hot demand, will be dropping on the 12th. So look out for that, because we are going.
More heat.
Yeah, that's more summertime.
Y'all want that?
Okay.
Give me 15, 20 seconds.
I know,
Yeah. So outside of Tooted and Busted dropping, is there another project in the works right now? Like, what's the plan moving forward for the summertime?
Okay, I actually plan on dropping an EP. I'm not gonna say when, I'm gonna say spring. But those two songs will be on there, and this project is gonna be more club sound based. Obviously with those two. So every track, you're gonna be able to go through with no skips and just turn up. So
a real project.
Yeah.
That's what we need in the game again. Real project.
Shit show. Man, we definitely salute you for coming out. Like I said, I'm a real live supporter. There ain't no cap. Like, I'm really jamming your music. So for anybody else who's watching this right now, that is not on your music, where can they find your streaming and your Instagram and all that?
Y'all can find me at Real Erica Banks. That's on Instagram and Twitter. Y'all can find my music under Erica Banks on all platforms. I'm on YouTube, Amazon Music, Apple, whatever music platform you use. Type in Erica Banks, I'm gonna pop up. That's how you find me.
Real talk, the Presses of Dallas, man. Shout out one more time. What the name of your label is?
Top Off Entertainment.
There it is. They're doing big thing. Appreciate you, Miss Banks.
Thank y'all for having me.
Subscribe button, man.